Good morning, everybody. This is Rick Smith, making a video for the first time in a long time. I'm opening up a box from Mr. Jerry Vanderwaal, of also known as the Wisconsin Rock Stalker. I purchased a box from him of cabachons. He and Miss Brenda have decided to give us a chance at some of his work, and I opted for some cabachons. So I also asked for a few specific things, namely these few of these opal triplets that he made from Claude Ladd, and he also gave me a few other things. I'm honored to have a Wisconsin Rock Stalker pin, and here's his card. If for those of you who might be viewing my channel for the first time. So he also gave me some piece of turquoise, a beautiful piece of turquoise, I might add, and some stickers. I'm assuming that's a very good likeness of Jerry, but I'm not going to swear to that. And then he gave me a few cabachons, shall we say, which he packed so nicely. And as I struggle to get them out of the box here. And this is the first time I've looked at them too. So I've got a few options for us here. Oops, let me get that out of the way. I have a nice white background here. I did ask for some, a few pieces from him, namely his Wisconsin taters, as he calls them, and some Norina or Norina jasper. And hopefully we'll see some of that in there, and ask him to surprise me. So I'm hoping I can identify, I believe this is the, let me zoom in just a bit, focus down. I believe this is the Norina jasper here. Let me rotate my camera just a bit. Oh, I can't. Okay. Well, that stinks. Back out just a little bit then. Oops. And I do have my microscope here, so hopefully we can get a few close shots. Let me see how to get this tape off of here next. If I can easily. I can. Oh, he does have them identified. Cool. That beats me having to do an ID, which would probably prove to be hilarious otherwise. Thank you, sir. Or, I don't know, I might have to thank Brenda for that. But Jerry's a very responsible guy, I'm sure. Or should I say Jerry. Okay, well, let's get started here. All right. Wow. Let's see here. Now, you'll have to forgive me because this camera holder I've got is not making me see things very well. So let me slide this just a bit further over. Okay. So we'll take a look at the back. And this is a tater, like he said, a Wisconsin tater. And let's make it so I can see it too. Wow. Let me put some more light on this. And as you can see, that's just beautiful stuff. So this is a local agate, and I just can't do it justice. Like I said, it's a tater. So I'm going to look at these later under, excuse me, in a moment under the microscope. And this is Port Holland jasper, which is from Australia. He said it's a cousin of the Norina. Let's see, are we going to focus a little bit better here? I believe so. I just love that pattern and the colors in there. Okay. I'm going to try to make this not one of my forever and ever videos, which I'm known for. And this is Moroccan. Ooh, it's translucent. Jerry, you just do fantastic work. I'm sorry. There's no other way to describe it except fantastic. The polish and I need something white behind that. Let me borrow a piece of your, make this thing focus for me. Are you not going to be cooperative today? Let's see, in and then back out. There we go. The color and the pattern in that. I'm not sure how much of a close-up I can get on this. Okay, what do we have next? This is agua nueva agate. Wow. I don't have a good enough light for backlight. I don't think. All right, come on and focus. All right, let me just put it in my hand and see what happens. Oh, there we go. Look at the banding on that. There's actually shadow banding in that. I hope you can see that. Okay. And if I take my hand away, you can see the translucency. Of course, we lose the focus, but you can see my fingers through there. All right, moving right along. We have some more tater. I asked him at one point to call them Yukon Gold. I don't know if he ever went any further with that. All right, coming in. All right, going out. There it goes. And there it goes again, sorry. And if you hear any noise in the background, that's just Walker enjoying his video. I love the golds in here. All right. Once again, in interest of time. And some more Port Holland. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. I mean, look at the colors in that. That's just mind-blowing. All right. Use the whole hand again here. Come on. All right, see, whoops. That couldn't have been a video of mine without a camera rattle. There we go. The reds and the yellow. I wonder how nature made that, or if the good Lord made that, for that matter. It looks like a dragon's head with the teeth out towards the tip. Oops. And I would say I would hold it like this. Mr. Shaky Hands here. Come on. Focus. All right. That might take a while for me to do that. And some more taters, which have such beautiful color. Some translucency on the left there. Wow. Beautiful. some more Port Holland. I believe he said they're not mining this anymore, or they've mined all of it. I'm not sure which, but I think this is much prettier than the Norina. Okay, we have some Moroccan. All right, it's going to focus earlier than later. I'm sorry about the shadow. I'm trying to use my microscope light here to help. Come on, resolve. There we go. Wow, look at the detail in that. Okay, and the last of these, I believe. Yep, I was thinking that was going to be the case. This is AZRE. If you'll take my word for it, now you'll believe me. From Brian and Julie and their claims. All right, finally I'll hold it where you can see it. Oh my goodness, it reminds me of another planet. Well, maybe it's our planet too, I don't know. Oh, please focus. One more time. Camera, you've been working for me up till now. Why are you stopping? This is one of the prettiest pieces. I want it to focus. There we go. And this is so translucent too. I don't know how to make it show that. Let me hold it further down. No. There we go. I don't know if I can show it with my finger behind it. Putting that behind it. Something black might work, but I don't have anything like that on the table. Maybe when I move it over here to the microscope. All right, I'm going to pause for a moment here and set up for the microscope. Bear with me. Okay, everybody, I'm finally back with the microscope here. I'm trying my best to avoid glare, but it appears it's going to be an issue no matter what. So this is a nice piece of green turquoise that Jerry sent me. Just wanted to give you a close-up of just how beautiful this stuff is, with the green and the veining, and it's just a spectacular material. I can use my hands a little bit for that to protect. All right, let's move on to the star of the show, which are the triplets that he's made, which are just absolutely beautiful. Now I'm going to try to use a pair of tweezers here, as I'm going to just knock it about, and probably knock it off the stage a couple of times otherwise. But as you can see, the play of color in there, it's just spectacular, with the blues and the purples and the golds and the greens, and I can't do it justice. I'll just let you look at it, and hopefully the glare issues won't be too much of an issue. But if I don't have light on there, you can't appreciate what he's done, which is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm not gonna spend too much time here. I'm just going to hope that my camera will do the justice that it needs to have. All right, let's find the cabochon here. There we go. Ooh, what a great way to start that. Like I said, find the cabochon. Look at that edge. Look at that edge. Wow. Just a rainbow color. And then you got that. Amazing. Just amazing. I'll let you go back and look at it if you want to. In interest of time for the video, though. Ooh, I want to save that one for last. That was the piece of boulder opal, I believe. Jerry, if you actually watch this, correct me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong so many times in my life. It's easier to count the times I've been right. All right, come on, Rick. Find the... Yay! It only took me 2 minutes to do that. And now I can't get it where I need it. There we go. Such a tiny little beautiful thing. And the flashes. Oh my goodness. Spectacular. I can't grip it to make it, to turn it in the light. There we go. Oh yeah, turn it upside down. That's great. All right, maybe I will use my fingers after all. Except that you can't see around or through them. Wow. That flash is just, I can't give it a, I'll shut up. Just look and enjoy. And the last piece. That bar in front of this piece of boulder is just, it's like I said, I can't get to give it justice, so I'll shut up again. I never looked at it on edge. Of course, that's out of focus. So let me play with it just a bit. And I can't do it any more than what you're seeing there, which is much prettier. Wow. The stars in the sky. Phenomenal work, Jerry. Just phenomenal. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you with this image after I get it in focus. And I'm going to say thank you for watching. Well, so I knock it out of the center of the image. And if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate your subscribing. And I'm going to leave a link to Jerry's channel in there, in the description, in the comments, I should say. And if you would like to share this with someone else who appreciates great work, do so. And you have a blessed week, and you take care. Thanks.